We're back, viewers. Form has slowed down a little bit, but we're still looking good. Today we take on Sunderland. We can't break into that top two, but can we put the pressure on them?
Can you hear the sound?
As I said, things have slowed down a little bit. We've played 5 games since we last met. 3 in the league, 2 in cup competitions, and directly after that Wimbledon game, we lost 3-2 to a strong Nottingham Forest side from the division above in the Carabao Cup, with Omar Bogle scoring late on and a late own goal to make the scores a little bit more respectable. But back in the league, we beat Bristol Rovers to pick up maximum points throughout September with a 1-0 victory from the penalty spot with Malik Wilks converting. We then welcomed Plymouth to the Peninsula Stadium. Malik Wilks opened the score in 24 minutes. Plymouth got one back in the 66th minute and it remained 1-1. In the Pizza Trophy, we lost on penalties after drawing 0-0. It went right down to the goalkeepers as well, and unfortunately Fleetwood came out on top. And then a late Wigan goal after them being down to 10 men in the 71st minute when we were 1-0 up. Just was a little bit of a sucker punch after being 1-0 up from a Mosquera goal in the 64th minute. And then, like I said, for them to go down to 10 men, you would have thought we would have cruised home. And unfortunately, we just switched off in the 93rd minute. So those 2 draws see us currently sitting in 4th in the table at the moment. 3 points off the top 2. And, well, Lincoln as well in 3rd. Today, we could overtake Sunderland. Needs a massive goal swing, but we could do it. But we'll go level on points with them if we beat them. It's certainly going to be an interesting game. So let's go have a look at the starting 11 and see if we can pick up the 3 points. And here we are then. We start with Metcalf in goal, a back four of Mosquera, Lindsay, Miranda and Ferguson. Clarkson is in the defensive midfield with Walsh and Vokes in front of him. Murphy's on the left, Wilkes is on the right, and Tulloch leads the line for us. Tulloch looking good with his 5 goals. Wilkes has 5 goals as well. That's one thing we are seeing, plenty of goals once again in this team. Omar Bogle with 4 to his name as well this season. Here we go then, the Stadium of... Well, I say Stadium of Light. It's not the Stadium of Light. 2 S's, 2 teams that play in red. It's at the Peninsula Stadium. Brilliant start by me. You probably could see on my face when I realised it wasn't at the Stadium of Light. Either way, Sunderland have started the brighter of the pair of us with 6 shots, 2 on target. We've not even tested their goalkeeper yet. We've not even had a single shot, so we are going to demand a little bit more early on. As I said, this is a huge 3 points for us, potentially, even at this early stage of the season, to see how we get on. Nothing has happened in the first half, and we go in 0-0 at half-time. We'll have to get the boys wound up a little bit more to see if we can get anything out of them. We've told the boys it's time to dig in deep and get something out of this game. We may make an early substitution in this game. I think we will do. 51 minutes in, nothing has happened. Tulloch having an unusually quiet game for himself. So we'll move him out to the left and we'll bring Bogle on as well. And in the middle of the park as well, we will bring Will Vokes off. Bring Young into the middle of the park, well, in the defensive midfield, and move Clarkson into the middle of the park. We will also, once again, we'll drop some encouragement this time. The first out of the game finally comes, and it falls to us here. Miranda into Ferguson in the 55th minute. Miranda again receiving the ball, squares it to Lindsay, gives it to Young. Lindsay, again, plays it back to Miranda, who looks to find his way forward and does, finding Clarkson. Wilkes on this right-hand side, loses the ball cheaply into Henry, and Miranda's made a mistake there. He slid the ball past, he stuck his foot out. The ball got away from him. Thankfully, Sunderland do not make us pay there. And Metcalf was equal to the effort. That would have been such a disappointment if that was the way we would have conceded there. We've had 3 shots, just 1 on target so far. Although we are dangerous from corners. Walsh, and Lindsay just puts the ball over. Unfortunately, it doesn't get into the back of the net. And we remain in 4th as this game stands, with 3 points separating us from Sunderland if it stays like this. Although Sunderland will look to break forward here with 15 minutes of the game remaining. Pearson into Afolian, finding Henry, good ball into Longstaff. Afolian gets the rebound and it is cleared away from us there. We've done it really well, Nathan Ferguson, to stand in front of the ball and ensure it goes out for a throw-in. Pearson into Longstaff for Sunderland. Edge of the area, and again, last-ditch defending, men putting the bodies on line. That's what we need to see. Omar Bogle can break away. If he plays the right ball, it's on. He's played the wrong ball. Gives it away very, very cheaply there, and that was really, really disappointing. That's a strong-looking Sunderland team. Ben Osborne, Rico Henry, Kamaru, Matty Longstaff as well. Really, really strong. With a minute to go, we will make one final change. Tuddock's had a really poor game, a 6.2, which is very much unlike him. Maybe we should have took him off earlier in the game. But with a minute to go, we've been battered by Sunderland, to be fair. So I can think we can count ourselves lucky with a 0-0 draw there. Tell the boys that was not a good performance, because it wasn't really. At home, we need to be making a full advantage of that crowd behind us, and we've really just dropped points there, and we are now 5 points off the top two with Oxford to play next. Really, really unfortunate point there. Would have been better to win. I mean, gaining a point's not bad, but Lincoln winning has really thrown a spanner in the works there. I think what we do is then we skip over the Oxford game because we can't catch them up, and then we come back for the game against Rotherham, a team just above us in the league, also vying for those top spots. Hopefully when we come back, we'll have turned these 3 draws into a win somewhere along the line. So we've got Oxford to come in first, MK Dons in 14th, Crew down in 8th, Crew in 8th, and Rotherham in 4th. So hopefully we can avoid defeat there, but pick up 3 points along the way. I think we need to be looking at 5 points from the next 3 games. So we will leave it there for today then, viewers. Not the most exciting game in the world, a 0-0 draw, the 3rd one of the season already. But fingers crossed, when we come back for the game against Rotherham, we could have picked up some 3 points and got ourselves in a very, very good and interesting position to put the cat amongst the pigeons. If you have enjoyed that, please don't forget to smash the like button, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.